Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. It is exactly 6 after 9 o'clock. We're going to be joined by Mufti Muhammed Haffejee. He's the coordinator of the Joburg branch of the Jamiatul Ulama South Africa. And we're going to be talking about something really very important. It's the crime management strategy for Masajid. We do know that the Musallis have been soft targets for a long time now. We've heard of very many Musallis being held up whilst they are in Salah. And I just think that that is so very disrespectful. It is really and truly very heinous. And it's about time our brothers take back their power. But let's hope that it doesn't come at the cost of a fatality. Of course, Ramadan is around the corner, and that once again means that the masajids will be full to capacity, and that's when these scum of the earth is when they will then try to strike and when you're at your most vulnerable, hold you up and take all of your belongings and possibly hurt you or kill you in the process as well. And I know it does sound a bit dramatic, but that is our reality. That's our reality in South Africa. Let's hear about the crime management strategy. Alhamdulillah, I think the Jamiat has done some amazing deep thinking on this matter, and they are now reaching out to all the musallis and the masajids throughout South Africa. Mufti Muhammed Haffejee, assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the program.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to yourself, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all the esteemed listeners of Salam Media. Shukran for the opportunity.
We're very encouraged to see an initiative like this coming out of, the Jamiat. Alhamdulillah, I think it's the right strategy, and we should be putting our heads together to try and circumvent these eventualities, which could cost lives, as we know. And also, congratulations on the 100th anniversary of the Jamiat. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of your efforts and bless you for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years more to serve our future generations in South Africa and beyond, inshallah.
Shukran jazeelan for the compliment, and I praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the privilege of being part of the organization. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward all our predeceased ulama who have contributed to the success of Jamiatul Ulama South Africa, brought it to where it is. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the organization is of greater benefit to the community heading forward, inshallah.
Ameen thumma ameen. To the heart of the matter, and that is calling on masjid committees to talk about and to engage in a crime management strategy for masajid during Ramadan, Taraweeh, and beyond. What have you guys come up with?
Look, the thing is, historically, our communities are just so accustomed to going into a masjid, leaving the doors open and just praying peacefully and leaving the masjid. The most we've had in the recent past, up to the recent past, is just maybe an odd incident at a motor vehicle while leaving the masjid, or that kind of experience on the pavement and so forth. Thus far, up to the recent past, we've been spared from the masjid itself being a target of crime. However, in the last 2 months, we have detected no less than 10 incidents where the masjid itself, the congregation itself, have been the target of criminals. There are various reasons for this, and while we do not necessarily represent every single masjid in the country, but the vast majority that we do try to assist have come forward and have volunteered to be part of a program where a crime management strategy will be formulated for most masajid within their individual and according to their individual needs, to ensure that the Musalli base is protected throughout any form of ibadah at the masjid, as well as Taraweeh. So I think the crime management strategy is not within our hands alone, as we are theologians, not experts in crime itself. So what we've decided to do is leverage off the skills within the community in terms of crime management and devising a strategy So we've decided to call on board key individuals who are instrumental in this particular industry and field to present to our masjid committees regarding the aspect of crime management strategy formulation, number one, and also the aspect of managing media coverage of an event in the event of some kind of crime occurrence at a masjid venue.
Okay, let's understand the management of media coverage. What do you want it to look like? Because obviously, when there's a crime, and we know social media, can be a good tool to warn people of threats and danger, but it can be very sensationalist as well. We don't want our musallis to keep away from the masajid. That is a place of congregation. It is a place of meeting other community members. It's a place of sharing information and support. So we don't want that sort of a situation. You also are going to be looking at, can your masajid tactfully ward off a criminal? So all of that is going to be covered. Who are the speakers, and when is this going to happen?
Look, in terms of media coverage, right, we all are well aware of the fact that Islamophobia is a global phenomenon. And within the broader discussion and discourse on Islamophobia, any event, even though a favorable event for the community, can easily be converted or spun as an Islamophobic incident. So if you think about the typical scenario of a criminal making an attempt on a Muslim or engage in prayer, and if the Muslim has to retaliate in some way, that can be construed and twisted to the media audience that Muslims are generally quite defensive, and they can actually carry out an act of retaliation. So be careful of them, because they are in fact terrorists. So the media presentation can be twisted within the broader theme of Islamophobia, and this is why it is crucial for our masjid committees to be well aware of the manner in which media can be managed successfully to ensure that the crime event is covered adequately and correctly. There's a fair representation of the event itself and the occurrence itself, rather than the event being twisted as Islamophobic and something to be cautious of in terms of the Muslim community itself. In terms of warding of criminals, there are tactful ways of doing it. All of the tactful ways are not in our hands, but in the hands of those Muslim community experts who are at the forefront. So we are intending to host key individuals from the community police forums in the Johannesburg CBD who will present on their experiences and offer greater value for masjid communities, masjid committees rather, inshallah.
Ameen. When is this happening, and is this going to be a Zoom meeting for the different masajids?
On this coming Friday, the 17th of March, it commences after Maghrib Salah, and it is taking place at the premises of the Johannesburg Muslim School, situated at number 7 Jarman Street, Crosby. There will be Zoom or streaming links for participants from far and wide tuning to the event to participate. However, registration is essential, and this is why we are encouraging masjid communities as broadly as possible. If it's countrywide as possible, by all means. If not, then whoever is able to join in are requested to register at least, so that they can receive the streaming links for virtual participation, inshallah.
Okay, I think that's a wonderful initiative. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, grant success in this initiative and protection going forward, inshallah. Of course, if people want more information, they can contact us here at Salam Media, or they can contact the Jamiat offices directly, and you'd be able to provide all of that information, inshallah. In closing, what do you want to leave us with?
I just want to leave our listeners with a message that the month of Ramadan is not an ordinary month, and we've heard these messages time and time again. Many of us have passed through numerous Ramadans in our lives. We've seen through so many Ramadans, but this is the opportune time to just connect with Allah at a different level spiritually, to ensure that our spiritual energy is boosted in the month of Ramadan and can endure and hold us through for the remaining 11 months of the year, inshallah. Shukran for the opportunity, and it is appreciated.
Ameen, thumma ameen. May Allah accept all of our efforts, inshallah. Keep us in your du'as. And salaam alaikum to you, Mufti Muhammed Haffejee, coordinator of the Joburg branch of the Jamiatul Ulama South Africa. Shukran.
Shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
16 after 9 o'clock news and views right here on Salam Media. Zaijad will be standing by with Not the 9 o'clock news.